You know, just a few weeks ago at the start of spring, Tennessee's ag industry came together as good as they could to help bring awareness to National Ag Day. And thankfully, state lawmakers still realize the industry's importance and allowed a celebration of sorts to hear from 4-H, FFA, and farmers at the state capitol for Ag Day on the Hill.
There are over 186,000 4-H members in Tennessee, and every single one of them has a story to tell. And every story has the same ending, that Tennessee 4-H is building the leaders of tomorrow.
From east to west, our members are still becoming industry certified, still developing premier leadership, personal growth, and career success, and are still farming.
Well, I wouldn't be the person I am today without 4-H. When I first got involved in 4-H, I was just an awkward homeschooled middle schooler about coming out of the 7th grade. And today I'm here at the Cordell Hull building in Nashville, right outside of the Capitol building, ready to speak to the House Ag Committee about the importance of the 4-H program. So you can see just from that how much I've changed over the past, I think, 5 years just through the 4-H program.
It's amazing to be able to share my story of my past with agriculture, not coming from a traditional farm, but working into ag in any way I can, whether it's working on a farm, becoming involved in FFA, or coming to speak at engagements such as with this Ag Hearing Committee today. It's amazing to be able to show the people that are working towards our legislation every day, making an impact in our everyday lives, that their work is paying off and influencing people in ways they've never even expected. So it's an awesome feeling to just share how their works are being put to the good of the people, and especially the 27,000 Tennessee FFA members.
Tennessee is actually one of the top 3 hardwood lumber producing states in the country. We are incredibly blessed in the fact that there are people all over this world that want our lumber.
My livelihood is completely dependent upon agriculture and not receiving a paycheck or punching a time clock, like I said. But I'll also say that even if someone's not a farmer, their livelihood is completely dependent upon agriculture.
I mean, honestly, I'm blessed to live in a state like Tennessee that lets farmers and people come to the state capitol and talk to them one-on-one about what it's like in our communities, and they want to hear, and hopefully we're here, you know, helping guide not only knowledge to the legislatures, but guide policies and laws that may affect rural Tennessee in particular, because we're so entrenched in the natural resources, but then also maybe highlight to some of those that aren't from those rural areas how just bountifully blessed we are in Tennessee with the agriculture and the natural resources that we have.
As a full-time farmer, I'm also fully committed, and a lot of stuff today that they talked about was regarding conservation, natural resources, water, and being able to work with the American Soybean Association, the Walton Family Foundation as a conservation champion, and what we get to do, and showing them that, hey, farmers, we are the original conservationists, and we take care of the land and soil because that's what God has entrusted us to do, and our livelihood depends upon that, but also their livelihood depends upon it as well, because what we get to do on our farm affects everyone. So today was a really good day, I believe, on behalf of agriculture for the state of Tennessee.
Not everyone on that committee is from a farm family or even in a farm community, but yet they had the opportunity to hear from real farmers and get the perspective of what goes on every day on a farm, to ask questions and build those relationships that affect everyday agricultural life.
Well, normally a lot more of a celebration at the Capitol, but still thankful that the ag industry was highlighted for our state's lawmakers. And the farm and forest families of Tennessee did work to share the important story of agriculture during National Ag Day by hosting an Omelet Cook-off for Nashville commercial television stations, including a team from RFD TV.
Well, it's exciting to partner with you all for National Ag Day here at the Nashville Farmers Market. We've got a really exciting opportunity to work with you all and do this cook-off event with local media stations and bring attention to the importance of agriculture in the state of Tennessee.
I think there's no better way to celebrate agriculture than with a food product. And all these products today represented Tennessee agriculture across our state. And it was just great to have our media friends come in and really highlight the farm products that our farmers across the state are producing every day.
It was so much fun today. Actually, we ought to do more of this. And it's a celebration of agriculture, and what better way to do it than an omelet cook-off? And it just highlights the local products, and I just thought it was fantastic.
We have a lot of awesome farmers around the state, and I mean, it's just doing something as simple as a little omelet cook-off, and it's just, I mean, it shows appreciation for them too while using their ingredients. I mean, I think it's awesome. It's a win-win in every way. So
I learned today that 25% of the jobs worldwide are agriculture. Worldwide, not just down the road here, but worldwide. So it's the most important, and I don't think anything comes close.
Farmers, without them, there really is no us. I mean, you know, the foods that we eat, the vegetables that, you know, we enjoy, it all comes from them. So being here to support them for all they do, always happy to help them out.
My dad grew up on a farm, and while I'm probably about as good or handy around a farm as I clearly am in the kitchen, I understand the importance of it for sure, and it is the most important industry on the planet, because without agriculture and the great farmers and producers out there of everything that we eat, we can't do anything else. You know, you can't have a sporting industry, you can't have commerce, you can't do all the other things if you don't have agriculture. And
I'm proud to be a farmer. First and foremost, it's one of the best occupations in the whole wide world, and I'm thankful to be blessed to get to represent farmers in this role with the Tennessee Farm Bureau. Great organization that for 100 years has been the voice of agriculture, and I hope will continue to do so.
According to our judges, the team with the best of show in the 2021 National Ag Day Omelet Cook-Off goes to RFD TV.
You know, it really means the world to me, because farming and agriculture means the world to me. And of course, we lift up farmers and ranchers every single day, not just National Ag Day. But to be able to put Tennessee on a plate and know that everything but the salt and pepper came from a Tennessee farm, that's the reason it tasted so good. I joke with people that my dad, who grew up, you know, on a farm, and I grew up on a farm in Louisiana, he used to joke that you don't care what I do for a living unless you eat or wear clothes. You know, and it just goes to show how important agriculture is to us. And I know the pandemic has driven that home for a lot of us, but it's still not done. That message is not out there. We've got to continue to tell the message of farmers and ranchers every day.
And a lot of fun at the Omelet Cook-Off at Nashville Farmers Market, and a lot of publicity for Tennessee's ag industry. And again, our congratulations for the best of show to Tammy Arender and the team from RFD TV.